Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Curse of Oak Island promises treasures. Will it ever happen? Curse of Oak Island reveals interesting finds, but some viewers wish they would find something highly valuable. In monetary terms, those who hope for that feel disappointed. So speculation arose as to why some investors don't sink money into making it more of a Storage Wars style show. Curse of Oak Island promises treasure. The team discovered a big price of wood while drilling. Excited, they set it off to establish its age using carbon dating. Hoping that it's older than the 1790s, it holds some promising clues that they got to the tunnels under the garden shaft. Under there, in the treasure vaults, might lie the one thing every viewer wants to see: real valuable, holy cow treasure. The Curse of Oak Island kept History Channel fans engaged for a long time. Over the years, they saw some interesting coins and jewelry. The most excitement arrived when a medieval cross was found in the mud on the shore. What did that mean? Could it have belonged to a member of the Knights Templar? Well, all it proved is that it was probably from France, made of metal from some French region. Notably, they are not uncommon in Europe. Investing in rewriting history premise or treasure? The Season 11 find of an old road seems boring to those who want to see more trinkets. So on Reddit, an OP wondered about sparking things up with a Storage Wars style investor. In the comments section, many people reminded the OP that the premise of Curse of Oak Island lies in trying to rewrite history. If they do that, then the History Channel investment would be invaluable. With the cross being dated as early as it was, I feel like if they were able to prove that Eastern people were in North America prior to 1492, then that would be just as significant as them actually finding treasure. It would rewrite history. The cross was on the beach, so any number of things could have happened there. It was in a chest washes on shore, chest breaks, chest parts wash away and cross stays, etc. I really believe people were here before Columbus, but it would take something significant to prove that. The reason I keep watching: something happened on Oi prior to recorded history. I'm super curious what it was. Even if it was just a pine tar kiln or ship wharf or fish processing, whatever. It all very interesting to me. The Curse of Oak Island has captivated audiences for over a decade, transforming a tiny, mysterious island off the coast of Nova Scotia into a focal point of global intrigue. With each new season, viewers are drawn into the seemingly endless quest for hidden treasures buried beneath the island's enigmatic landscape. The allure of Oak Island lies not only in the promise of untold riches, but in the deeper mystery that has persisted for centuries. Will the fabled treasures ever be found? Or is the island's true curse the perpetual pursuit of a dream that always seems just out of reach? The legend of Oak Island dates back to the late 18th century, when a group of young men stumbled upon a curious depression in the ground. Digging in the hopes of uncovering something extraordinary, they encountered layers of logs, stone, and clay, leading them to believe they were on the verge of discovering a great treasure. But as they dug deeper, the earth seemed to conspire against them. Water flooded the pit, turning their quest into a battle against the island itself. The Money Pit, as it became known, has since become synonymous with the tantalizing promise of unimaginable wealth and the relentless frustration that accompanies its pursuit. Over the centuries, countless treasure hunters have tried their luck on Oak Island. Theories about the nature of the treasure abound, ranging from pirate loot and Spanish gold to religious artifacts like the Holy Grail or the Ark of the Covenant. The allure of these theories has drawn explorers, adventurers, and even scientists to the island, each convinced that they would be the ones to finally unlock its secrets. But despite their best efforts, the treasure remains elusive, buried beneath layers of history, myth, and the island's treacherous terrain. The modern era of Oak Island exploration began in 1965, when Dan Blankenship and David Tobias formed a partnership to continue the search. Their work laid the foundation for the current team, led by brothers Rick and Marty Lagina, whose quest has been chronicled in the History Channel's hit series, The Curse of Oak Island. The show has brought the mystery of Oak Island into the homes of millions, turning the Lagina brothers into folk heroes of modern treasure hunting. The appeal of The Curse of Oak Island lies in its blend of history, adventure, and the tantalizing possibility that the next shovel of dirt might reveal something extraordinary. Each episode is a mix of archival research, cutting-edge technology, and good old-fashioned digging, all set against the backdrop of Oak Island's rugged beauty. The Lagina brothers, along with their team of experts and historians, approached the search with a blend of scientific rigor and boundless optimism, convinced that the treasure is within their grasp. But as the seasons have passed, some viewers have begun to wonder if the real treasure of Oak Island is the journey itself. The show has unearthed fascinating artifacts and shed light on historical events, but the ultimate prize remains elusive. The search has revealed Roman artifacts, ancient structures, and even what might be the remains of a 17th-century ship. These discoveries are tantalizing pieces of a puzzle, suggesting that something of great significance is buried on Oak Island, but they also raise more questions than answers. The true curse of Oak Island might be the way it teases those who seek its secrets. Every discovery, no matter how small, rekindles hope and keeps the dream alive. Yet the island has a way of keeping its most precious secrets just out of reach, as if it is determined to preserve its mysteries for future generations. This paradox is at the heart of the show's enduring appeal, the tension between the promise of treasure and the fear that it may never be found. The Lagina brothers have invested years of their lives, not to mention millions of dollars, in the search for Oak Island's treasure. Their commitment is unwavering, fueled by a deep sense of history and a belief that they are on the verge of something monumental. But even they acknowledge the possibility that the treasure might be something other than gold or jewels. It could be knowledge, a deeper understanding of the island's history, or even the satisfaction of having pursued a dream to its fullest. The question of whether Oak Island's treasures will ever be found is, in many ways, secondary to the story itself. The search has become a metaphor for the human condition, the eternal quest for meaning, the desire to uncover hidden truths, and the willingness to risk everything for the possibility of a great reward. In this sense, Oak Island is a microcosm of the broader human experience, where the journey is often more important than the destination. As the Lagina brothers continue their quest, they are not just searching for treasure. They are chasing a dream that has captured the imagination of countless others before them. Whether they find